Oh my gosh.
Girl, I know. This is difficult though because it's like we've not been able to go to a club, a house party,
None of that.
nothing. And then
None
we
of
have DJ Prolific in
Oh my
here just
gosh.
really energizing the space. And hopefully you all at home were dancing, having a good, I don't know how you could be just sitting on the sofa. I don't
know.
even really
It was hard
understand
for
how that
me.
works.
We were moving around, and I said, okay, let me get in place. But I'm like jamming.
I know. The set was amazing. Thank you, DJ Prolific,
Oh my gosh.
for rocking with us for, I mean, we don't even know how long it's been, but always, you know, up for the task
Yes,
and
indeed.
to join us, to provide us a soundtrack
Yes.
for the platforms that we create.
And that was some good shopping music, right?
That was
Like
some
it was
good
giving
shopping
you
music.
energy to, okay, let me listen and dance and shop. I hope you all went around to a few different vendors. I think I shared earlier, we are privy to some comments. So we want to shout out Becca Richardson. This virtual event is blowing my mind.
Becca!
Thank you.
I love Becca.
So many amazing bits of feedback, even for Carson and him rocking out and people loving the music. So we just always appreciate a nod to the DJ.
A nod to the DJ. So let's talk about the additional feature that was added from yesterday. So we are, again, encouraging you all to connect with the small business owners and the vendors through the platform by going to their individual virtual stores. So shop. You're right now experiencing the main stage, which is where we will continue to interview some of the small vendors and small business owners. We'll do the small business spotlights, but we want you, and then we'll have a featured band, Mighty Joshua, that will be performing as well. But we also want to make sure you're simultaneously, open up 2 tabs, get out 2 devices, okay? There's no need to stop from being on the main stage, and not shop at the same time. So we ask that you pull out the second device, open up a second tab, whatever is most easiest for you, and shop with the small business owners through the platform.
Yep. And for folks, if you're watching on Facebook Live, we are on our Facebook Live now on Richmond Night Market. If you're watching us there, enjoy, but you can always log into Hopin. So a lot of the experiences that we're talking about are exclusively on Hopin, where you are literally hopping around to different shops in the chat there as well. So feel free. I don't know the link offhand, but it is likely in the post.
No, they can just go to RichmondNightMarketVA.com.
And there's a register here button.
RichmondNightMarketVA.com, which will link you to the platform to get you access if you're watching us on Facebook Live.
And we know it's an extra step, but guess what? Over 600 people have taken that extra step. So over 600 of you have registered, have engaged with us between yesterday and today, and we are so excited and grateful for it.
For sure.
Yeah, that's huge. It's like a huge virtual party.
It is. It speaks to the power of community and everybody being intentional about pouring into the small business community, generally speaking, but especially speaking during this time.
Yes.
And speaking of pouring in, the next featured vendor. This is very personal for us. We have been working with this artist since we've been, I think for 9 years.
Probably so.
And I'm talking about tried and true relationship, hitting the road with us when we produce markets outside of the city, heading up 95. And so we couldn't be more excited about having Ashley White with us, the owner of Style Identity. I know that many of you are rocking her accessories around town as you set up your Zoom meeting so that you're looking good from the waist up. And so we're happy to have you with us this evening, Ashley. Hey.
Hey, girl.
How are you?
Girl, we're so happy to see you as always.
Very happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So, Ashley, this is not your first rodeo with us at all.
Not at all.
I would be surprised if anyone has been to any of our events if they're not familiar with you. However, we've got an expanded audience here this evening.
Yes.
So talk a little bit more about the brand, Style Identity, how it came about, and just what some of your inspirations are.
Okay, it's really kind of random, actually. Style Identity started in 2011. I randomly made some earrings for myself to go with the outfit. I couldn't find earrings in the store. And then somebody asked me where I got them from and if I could make them some, and I did. And then it kind of just took off from there when I realized that, people would pay for things that I made. And so ever since then, I've just been crafting, kind of one-of-a-kind pieces. A lot of things that I make are usually 1 or 2 off, and I just draw inspiration from everywhere, different cultures. I love to travel, so a little bit of everything.
Well, we are so glad that you did not find those earrings that day and that you were inspired to create.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
I know we have several pieces.
Yes.
I either am going real big or kind of more small and dainty, like minimal. And I love how you kind of have this culture infused look, but still a
Yes.
real clean, minimal, timeless look.
Yes,
you.
timeless for sure.
Yeah, timeless
Thank
for
you.
sure.
With a bit of funk.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah,
A little bit of
something
fun.
just
extra.
enough jazz, right? So let's look at some of your pieces. Let's hop right
Okay.
to it.
Let me grab some stuff.
And let me just shout out real quick because we kind of talked during our dance break, and folks have already started shopping with
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Yes. So some of the things that are on this table are sold out.
Wow.
I am going to show these though. These are some of my favorites that I recently made, just like brass with glass beads. A real statement earring, you know, for those Zoom meetings, like you said.
Yes.
But they're really
those are cute.
lightweight. That's something that I try to do with all of my earrings, is make them really lightweight. I don't like heavy earrings. I have really sensitive ears, and so that's something that I try to be conscious of. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, I started making bookmarks also. I've been reading a lot during quarantine, so I feel like my books need to be a little bit jazzy. So I have all of these like kind of unique bookmarks.
Oh, I
They're
love
all
that.
different. You know, just something a little bit different. They make really good gifts too. If you know anybody who likes to read, or if you purchase anybody a book, you want to get them something extra to add on with it. And then also, these are some of my best sellers. Are these bullet bracelets?
I love those.
These make great gifts for anybody really, but a lot of people tend to buy them when they don't know what to get for their brothers or dads or uncles.
I like, and
But
they're
those are unisex. Yep.
Yeah,
I was
they're
about to
They
say
are
that.
unisex. They are unisex, but
Yeah.
But it's nice because I think guys are starting to adorn themselves a bit more, right?
Absolutely.
And want the right kind of piece. And so it's a nice mix of just a little edge, you know?
something a little bit different.
Yeah, that's definitely a statement of yours. I was like, oh, I love the creativity. Your dad was an officer, right?
Yes,
Retired.
he was. So actually, those are kind of inspired by him.
I love that. You know, we love your father.
I love it.
He has been
Where
supporting.
he's been here the whole time,
And now he's gone.
He's disappeared.
Now
He's
gone.
been supporting your journey as an entrepreneur.
I love
So tell us, Ashley, are there any specials? Not that you have to be, but are there any specials that you're running tonight by chance?
There are no additional discounts, but right now, if you spend over $35, your order ships for free.
Perfect.
Yes, and
That's
everything's made, ready to go, so I'll ship fast. So if
So-
you need something by Christmas,
You got them
still get it
covered.
in time. Yes.
That's perfect.
Yes.
So again, you know, we may not be going out and about, you know, having a lot of a social life, the social life that we've been accustomed to. However, for those that are working from home, you are, you know, it is important for us to kind of show up as our best selves, even on these Zoom calls, right? And so we have the opportunity to do so by purchasing some of the accessories that Style Identity provides. You want to just make sure you're looking good. And she has you covered, your bracelets, your necklaces.
All
She
that
has your
from the
earrings,
neck
everything.
From the neck up.
She
the
even-
neck up.
the neck up. So you know.
I'm excited about this book holder piece that you shared earlier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just the
Those
details.
have been selling really well. Something different.
Yep,
Yeah.
something different. I love it.
So you're going to go live from your booth, Ashley?
Yes.
Okay, so if
So
you
come
all
talk to me.
talk to Ashley, see some pieces up close and personal,
Yeah.
and most importantly, shop. So you can go to Style Identity on the platform, her
Yes.
virtual store, and she will meet you there, answer any questions that you may have, and get you set up with your order.
Yes.
Yeah, and I just want to tell folks from experience, if you like it, get it now.
Now,
Because it will sell
Because
out.
It will sell out.
It will absolutely
Listen,
sell out.
we-
And Ashley is always evolving. So just because you see it now,
Yeah.
she might do something completely different that you're gonna love next year. So get it now. It's personal. That's very real feedback.
it is
to
from
do.
personal experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because once
You're
it's
right.
once it's gone, it's gone.
I got yelled at earlier because something sold out and somebody had it in their car.
I love it. We're so happy for you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right, Ashley. Well, thank you for joining us this evening, and we'll see you soon.
All right. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Bye.
You know, I'm even thinking we keep going back to wine.
I know.
So Rich Wine yesterday, the wine holders. I think I gifted you. Ashley did these cute wine, like for your
Yes.
glass, right?
You did.
What is that called? Like when you have, so that you know
a wine
which
glass accessory. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's sexy.
Isn't it cute?
I love it. All
So
of
she
those
does all
things.
kind of just cute stuff.
Well, that's the thing. I
Yeah.
kind of wanted to get into, like, this feels like we're also inching more into this whole home decor line.
Yeah.
You know, and so we're going to put that out there. I know she's created a few pieces, like the piece for the book, for the wine glasses. And so our hope is that the line expands a bit more. We're putting more on her plate.
And I think she was going to interior design kind of
Yes.
route at one point. It
Yes.
makes sense.
Yes,
for sure.
yes, yes.
Awesome,
Okay.
awesome.
All right,
Oh,
so we're
nice.
talking about home decor.
We are right in line.
Right in line, an incredible segue for our next featured vendor, Sophia.
There she is.
Yeah. Hey, Sophia.
How are you?
I'm well. Thanks for having me.
Of
Oh my
course.
gosh,
I mean,
we are so glad to have you.
Yeah. I mean, we are such fans of your work, and so
Oh, thank you.
when putting this opportunity together, we were just like, we need a ceramic artist. Oh, we have to reach out to Sophia, and so
Yes.
we're happy that you were able to join us. And so, for those that are joining us this evening, and that may not be familiar with your work, if you can give us, because you've moved here,
Yeah.
you relocated here to Richmond, right?
Yeah, I did from New York
Yes.
about 2.5 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So tell us about your journey as a ceramic artist.
Well, originally I went to school for painting and printmaking in Philadelphia, and then about 5 years later I started doing ceramics. So I kind of fell into it. And most of my pieces, everything's handmade, hand glazed. A lot of one of a kind, but also I'll do short runs of like, maybe 10 things at a time.
Okay.
And basically, I like to make classical pieces that also have a really human touch to them and make people's mundane, everyday, drinking coffee a little bit brighter. I basically want to make people have more color in their life.
Yes, yes. And that's what I was drawn to. It has a really clean look, right? But the pops of color just give me a little extra, extra. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah.
Look at that.
So, yeah, I mean, also, especially now that we're all home, and making breakfast every single day, it's really nice to, crack an egg in here. It's a little more
Yes.
exciting.
Yeah,
More
exactly.
exciting. So, Sophia, can you talk about that a little with us? Because I think, and I know for myself this is true, I think oftentimes when we are purchasing ceramic pieces, because it's so beautiful and it's this piece of art, we're a tad reluctant to use it as a functional piece. Right? And so can you, share with us why it's okay and the importance of, listen, you deserve to prepare your dishes in beautiful pieces and not just allow it to sit to the side as if it's not functional.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's almost like wearing jewelry or, putting on a nice blouse. I think that if you have a homemade mug, I love mugs that are like at the airport or whatever, things like that too.
Yeah.
But I think if you have a mug like this, it just feels, the whole experience is different.
Absolutely.
So
Definitely more of an elevated experience.
I prefer your mug than an airport mug.
I absolutely, and I have one
day.
of your pieces, Sophia, and
Yeah.
I feel very queenly when I am drinking from one of your pieces versus a store-bought piece. So I thank you for that.
well, thank you.
Absolutely.
And then also I do, for the whole week, I'm going to have a 20% off everything off my website. Just if you put in a promo code NightMarket20.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
So
Okay.
This
love
is
it.
great.
now.
And so they can also meet you in your virtual booth this evening as well?
Yep, I'll be here.
Okay, so I'm looking at everything that's happening, and so I am mentally making my shopping list. I have somebody in mind to purchase one of your pieces from, so
Yeah.
I look forward to the opportunity to purchase a piece.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I'm curious, Sophia, how has this year impacted your business? Like, how have things been going?
Well, it's been slower, but also it's sort of made me use, all the glazes that I have. I feel like I've had to like save money a little more and make do with what I have. But I think that's a nice artistic process, just
Yes,
to
indeed.
be like, you only have white glaze, so this is what you're making.
Make it happen.
Forcing the creatives to be creative, right?
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
been nice to just step back and go move a little slower.
Yep. Well, look, we are so glad that you chose to be involved here. I'm sure people are excited to see your pieces. You all visit Sophia at her vendor booth. Check her stuff out. I love it. I bought a few pieces too, I think last year when we were at the night market.
Yeah, in person.
But especially as we're talking about home, right? We are spending so much more time in our homes. So why not buy a nice piece I think that's how we're celebrating ourselves
Yes.
now, right?
Exactly.
That you can enjoy, and it's functional art, right? You can use it.
Yes, everything is non-toxic, completely functional.
Awesome.
Right,
So-
and I'll say this, I keep going back to the Zoom call. So we talk a lot about the accessories and the jewelry, but we're often we're on these calls, we're starting them fairly early. I mean, how fly is it to lift up a handmade mug to drink your coffee or your tea versus something that's been mass produced? And
Yeah.
not a knock to that, but just being able to have an artisan piece that has
Feels
been created.
different.
It feels different.
I mean, can we be honest? I am intentional about what mug I am using.
she's
when
a
I am-
show off, Sophia.
She said I'm a show off.
Everyone has a favorite mug. I mean,
Love is in the details. I believe it, right?
No,
and so
it's a
I
real
am
thing.
intentional. The mug that I use, the pen, shout outs to Natasha. She has this cute little pen. I will lift that pen up
Yeah.
whenever I'm in a meeting because it makes a difference, right?
You want to stand out from the crowd.
Yeah.
You want to,
And it's timeless. I mean, I
Yeah.
keep saying that word, but I often seek to get pieces that I'm going to have for a while.
Yes. So it's an investment, but it's an investment in a piece that was handmade. It's a different type of experience. We kind of talked about that at one point a few years ago, just like placing value, making sure people know the value of handmade pieces versus, again, mass-produced,
Yeah.
just kind of going through a warehouse. This piece was made with love, made with intention, and
Yes.
and they're beautiful pieces.
Yes, they are. Yes, they
I
are.
think before we allow folks to go and meet you in your virtual booth, I do want to ask you about. I think you have if we can just kind of zoom in on the pieces specifically, because we talked a lot about the mugs but you also have just additional plateware. Plateware.
plates, and I just brought one of everything, but there's multiple on my site. So
Okay.
we have plates. This is a gravy,
I love perfect for the holidays.
Yeah.
Right.
bowls,
The bowl is beautiful.
a platter. Well, this, I find this is really useful just for putting your keys in or a cheese
There's the
plate.
keys. I love it.
This is a bowl, but it also could be a dog bowl. That was my intention.
Oh, now that's a fancy dog.
I love
Treat your
that.
pets.
Treat your pets. I love
love
that
it.
bowl. The colors
Now
are
that
everything.
is a fancy
Is
dog.
that a set, Sophia, with the mugs? Or are they the tumblers? Or are they separate?
The tumblers are a set. They're sold as a set.
Okay.
And they just go, the same color palette, but
Those
you
are
don't
sexy.
have to
I
buy
love
them
those.
together.
Okay. And then
Love it.
you have something for our flowers.
Yeah, we have some vases.
Yeah.
I like this vase because I like being able to see stems, but you kind of have to put a lot of water in the bottom. So I guess
Okay.
it's a little high maintenance maybe.
I love it.
It's cute. I love it. Well, we thank you so much again for sharing the pieces. We encourage everyone that is joining us tonight through the platform, those that are joining us through Facebook Live.
Yes.
We ask that you head over to the Richmond Night Market's website so that you can access the platform and shop with Sophia and take advantage of the promotion that she's running. And the perfect gift for your family, but also great pieces to add to your home decor collection yourself personally.
Absolutely.
All right?
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you
Sophia.
so much. Good seeing you.
Me too.
Oh, I love her pieces.
I know.
I'm shopping with her today.
I know. I'm making notes. So y'all,
I feel
so
like
looking-
I'm forgetting. I really need to put these pieces in my phone. 'Cause
Exactly.
I'm getting me.
We're looking at all of that, right? I think Mel mentioned it for our folks who are on Facebook Live. It's not too late for you to hop into Happen, register and participate by going to some of the virtual booths. I think our chat is jumping a bit. A few people making some purchases. Ashley, if you can hear me, put one of the chains with the mask to the side for me.
Oh, yeah.
Please. Because I
She's
see a
elevating.
few people saying that they have purchased some,
Oh,
and I
that's
don't know
so
if
cool.
any more are left.
I
So-
know that Josh is home cooking. I think Josh is cooking, and he's
Pepperson.
rocking out. He was dancing, so DJ Prolific. So this was giving him the soundtrack for,
Yeah.
I guess, his Sunday meal prep.
It's a different for a Sunday, right? This is
Yeah.
our first time doing any. No, we did one in DC.
We did one
a
in
market
DC.
in DC on a Sunday.
Shout out to Anika Hobbs, owner of
Nubian
Nubian Human. And she's
Absolutely.
joining us this evening.
Absolutely. All
Do
right.
people still say shout out? I don't know.
Let Melody know in the comments. Do people say shout outs? Please let her know. Do people still say shout out?
And if
I
not,
do,
what
but
do
we're
you
a little
say?
bit o- we're
I
a
know.
little bit
What's the-
older.
what's the-
shout
what's
out?
the- what do you
shout
say?
out to. I don't know. I think I say shout out.
Oh, okay.
But it does sound a little old. If we have any younger people
She's
that are
old,
watching,
child. That would be her.
I am older than her. I am the oldest. And I wear that with the badge
With
of
the
honor.
badge
I
of
pull the
honor.
card whenever I need to. I do.
She
I
the
do.
boss too, y'all. Y'all
know.
should know that. She's the boss. Because when she said it's going down,
It's a shared
it's
responsibility.
going down.
I love it. I love it.
All right. So who are we going to next?
Oh, I can't wait. This is a newer bit. We've never worked, yes,
Yeah.
Vivian, but her cakes.
Perfect for the holidays.
So I get excited too when I see the promotion that we're running out. And so when I saw the cake that we used for her promo, I was like, oh my gosh.
I know.
Like, you don't even want to eat it.
Very grand.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go to Sweet Treats by Viv. There she
Hey.
is.
Hello, how are you doing?
We're good. How are you doing, Vivian?
Good. Having fun?
Yes, we are. How are you? Are you having fun over there?
We are having fun. I'm taking in all of the smells of my baking, so
Oh my gosh.
it's been wonderful.
Well,
Oh my
listen,
gosh.
Vivian, we have people that they were ready for us to get to your segment because, yeah, so they want to place orders with you.
Absolutely.
So we're happy to connect with you. This is our first time having the opportunity to meet you and work with you, and so we're happy that you're joining us this evening.
Yep.
For everyone that's joining us via Facebook Live and also through the Hopin platform, share with us how you got started with your business.
Yeah, so I am a teacher for Henrico County Public Schools, and I love to bake. I think it brings people together, and whether it's eating or baking together or whatever, I just enjoy it so much. And we do it a lot in my classroom too. So
I
it
love that.
kind of came from the classroom. We hatched chickens in our classroom last year, and I'm now raising the chickens, and that's the eggs that I use in my baking. So the
Look at
connection
that.
is there. So yeah, that's kind of how we started, and now it's just growing, and the holiday season is keeping us busy. So it's been amazing.
Oh, that is so awesome. I wonder if even through the holidays, people are they're snacking, their treats are getting a little bit fancier, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how has that been going, even for your business during what I would say is a COVID year?
It's we've had to get creative,
Yeah.
but people are missing their loved ones, and
Yeah.
we have kind of been able to be that bridge to deliver sweet treats and connect families that aren't together right now. So it's been a challenge just trying to keep the business flowing, but we've gotten more boxes and been safer with how we deliver and all that stuff. But we really haven't seen too much of a shift. People are actually buying more just to show their loved ones that they're missed and they're thinking about them.
I love it. So we talked about it earlier, right? You bake, and so that's one layer. But for me, that artistic bit comes in. Your cakes are just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, the attention to detail, the look, it's like they're so fancy, right? And so how does that work? I feel like that's a bit of your creative expression, right? And so do you kind of go through your own kind of path when you're deciding, how you decorate the cake, all of those details? What's that process like for you?
I really love to just hear what the client wants. A lot of people like the drip that I do a lot that you'll see in a lot of pictures. A lot of people like to add things like donuts on top of cakes or just things like that. And I love the challenge. I love saying, oh, I've never tried that before. Let me go and let me do it.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's very therapeutic for me. I'm an educator. I am teaching preschool virtually right now. So it really is my outlet to just release and be creative, and it comes out in my baking.
Oh, I love it. Are those cupcake earrings you have on?
They're not, but they could be.
Okay, look, I'm like, those look really fun and cute. I thought it was a cupcake or something. I'm like, I love it.
Yes.
So tell me, so now even during the holidays, are you finding yourself doing orders? I know some people are cooking a lot, and some are like, I don't want to cook, right, or bake. And so do you find yourself doing a few more holiday orders or anything of the sort?
Yeah, so we noticed that with a lot of our orders, or even just our customers that wanted to kind of talk out their thoughts, they didn't really have much of a flavor in mind. So we created a holiday menu that we're promoting right now just to help people kind of narrow down what they want. So we actually brought some of our holiday menu with us. One of those is our pecan cake. It has a Biscoff drip. And it's one of our most popular cakes all year. It is the filling is the coconut pecan that you find on top of a German chocolate cake. That's in the middle layers.
Oh wow!
So people, they just go crazy over this cake. We also we have right now red velvet cupcakes and eggnog cupcakes for the holidays.
Aww.
And then we have fun holiday cookies. These particular are white chocolate cranberry, so that really good flavor that you get in the holidays. And then our red velvet, which is, I feel like it's always on our menu, no matter what.
That's always a favorite, red velvet. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh, it looks yummy.
I know.
So you're hanging out in your vendor booth as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, and so folks, as you are preparing birthday parties, anniversary, holidays, any of that, it's another vendor that you can support and look fancy doing,
and
right?
And show off. That's the thing.
Show off.
So take the desserts. Take the desserts off your list. You don't have to pull out that box recipe and try to make it happen for your family.
I've never tried.
Oh, me either. I'm just talking for the people at home because I will order a cake real quick. But Sweet Treats by Viv has you covered.
Yes,
and so we are hopeful that you flood her website to place your orders for the holiday so that you can show off for your family, even if it's just, your family at home, because we're not really gathering a ton of folks around. But just also, it's a way to show them that you care and just kind of going beyond the normal.
Yeah.
In terms of presentation and allowing somebody else to make you look good and shine.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm even thinking about earlier this year, I'm thinking about Nia for Nia's birthday party.
Yeah.
It was virtual, but Nia kind of drove around to all of her friends, included Naomi.
Yeah.
And they got a cupcake.
Yeah.
And so they were like delivered cupcakes to have, and over Zoom did the happy birthday, and folks had sweet. Another friend gifted us some cookies. It's bad, but we got cookies, and the cookies were amazing. So people are like gifting sweets.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think a bit of comfort too. So just thinking about that as we're being creative for just kind of nice details and things to do for folks.
I love that.
Awesome.
Well, thank you for joining us this evening, and we encourage everyone again on Facebook Live and also on the Hoppin' platform to head over to, if you're on Facebook Live, head over to the Hoppin' platform so that you can engage and ask questions and place your custom orders and all that jazz, and get yourself ready in time for the holidays so that you can show off.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Vivian.
Thank you for joining us. Her cakes are
That
so
was cool.
beautiful.
I know. When I saw them, I was like, oh, wow, these are
Next level.
You want to like sit it there.
Yeah.
It's a part of
Don't cut that cake.
Remember those days?
Or I will cut that cake.
Exactly.
It's not for you
'Cause it
to
needs
come
to
with
look
your
the same
butter
way.
knife.
This cake does not sit in the box. It sits on a cake stand with a topper, right?
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not a topper, I guess a cover is
A
what
cover,
I'm saying.
yeah.
It's just fancy.
Very
just go to
fancy.
her social media, like.
You'll be amazed. Yeah. So we are eating. So we just been talking about cake, and now we're going to make a shift over to.
You know
healthy.
what we're going to? Holiday. We're going to the New Year. One of my
we're going to
favorite
the New
holidays.
Year. Okay, so you're setting the stage.
You can throw it in the chat. What happens in the New Year? I'm working out.
I'm on a fast.
I'm doing my cleanse, all of those things. Because you have enjoyed and indulged, but by the beginning of the year, you're ready for something new. Some of us are likely doing this year round, and you all are on track.
We're saying get started early. Don't wait till the top and make the change today.
Yeah.
Make the change today.
Or buy a gift card for someone that you know is ready to make the change for the holiday, right? I'm excited. So unfortunately, you've been to Miss B's.
I have been to Miss B's.
I haven't been to Miss B's yet. I'm looking forward to checking out the video, but we've met at least online, and I'm so excited about it.
So excited. She's a native of Richmond, just killing the game.
Yes.
Brandy, the owner of Miss B's Juice Bar, just killing the game right now. And so Miss B's Juice Bar will be our next small business spotlight, again, courtesy of the 123 agency, Will Roy's business, and we ask that you check it out.
Hi, I'm Miss B, owner of Miss B's Juice Bar, located at 114 West Brooklyn Park Boulevard. We're located on the north side of Richmond. I've been juicing now for 3 years. I really enjoy it. I enjoy helping other people get healthier and walking a healthier walk of life. I also enjoy teaching people and educating people about the health aspects of eating healthy. So in 2016, I had a health scare with my daughter, Bailey. She's 4 years old now. I was diagnosed with high blood pressure and a couple of different other ailments. So I actually changed my diet and started juicing. I started juicing at home, and I was pretty successful with the results that I had. So I actually started producing the juice and selling it at pop-up shops to my friends, neighbors, and they enjoyed it. So I just took it on the road, and here I am now today. I would say my favorite thing about running a juice bar is seeing other people get excited about eating healthier. A lot of people don't know that healthy food doesn't taste bad, so just get people to taste healthy food and they like it is a big plus for me. The education piece is really good for me. I'm actually going back to school to be a nutritionist, and I think that will also assist me a lot with the juicing. One of my most popular smoothies is the Under the Sea. It consists of pineapples, nutmeg, cinnamon, and sea moss. That's a hot commodity. The sea moss right now is really good for you. The sea moss aids in digestion. It also helps with suppressing your appetite, cleansing your body of mucus, and it also has about 92 minerals in it that your body needs. This is my 3-day juice cleanse. I'm offering this for the month of December for $99. You can get it on my website at www.missbjuicebar.com. You can place your order through PayPal. It'll be $110. With the sale, it'll be $99. And you get a variety of juices. You get 9 16-ounce juices, 1 ginger tea, hibiscus tea, black seed tea, or elderberry tea, whatever you choose. And you also get a wellness shot with this package. Please visit me at Miss B's Juice Bar on IG. I hope to see you all soon. Thank you.
Look at that.
I know. People are going crazy about Miss B's Juice Bar.
Yes.
I'm so excited. You know, this is also near and dear to my heart because I am a graduate of John Marshall High School.
Yes, she is.
Which is located in the North Side.
Did she go to John Marshall?
If she did, not when I was there,
but
so
it's
I'm not
North Side.
sure. But
Yeah.
that's stomping ground.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when you think, because we had Ruby Scoops yesterday.
Oh, they have the block. The
And
block is
Northside.
building on Brooklyn Park Boulevard.
Yeah,
It's happening.
Northside is doing its thing right
Yeah.
now, right? When I look at some of the young Black-owned businesses that are really starting, it's a lot of activity happening in Northside.
Absolutely. Tarshan, there's another classmate. She has a nail salon on the same block. So they are really owning that block, owning the neighborhood, and really, you know, you would live and play and work in the neighborhood as it should be.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
I probably need to be spending, I need to be
getting you a cleanse.
Getting on track. Getting on track.
Yeah,
I'm holding on to the last thread.
We should do it as a team.
Let's do it.
We should do it as a team. So, Brandy, you will be hearing from us. We'll do this as a Richmond Night Market team. I don't know that the team may be like, you signing us up, but we are. We're signing everybody up as a team. Before we move on to the next portion of the evening, we do ask that for those that are joining us Facebook Live, because that's a different feature. We weren't able to, we weren't on that platform last night. But if you're joining us from Facebook Live, we ask that you please share it on your page and invite your family, invite your friends, invite your network to join us this evening. We'll be going live until 8 p.m. We have more vendors and small business owners that we will be connecting with. We have a performance by Mighty Joshua, which is always fun. A favorite of ours for sure. And so again, we ask that you share on your personal pages, inviting your family and friends to join us.
Because Mighty Joshua is up after our next vendor, right?
Yes. Yep. So you don't want to miss that performance at all. Okay.
Okay.
So
we're going to go over to Paint Our Future with Will. Will was with us yesterday, right?
Yes.
He may have a few less pieces today.
I know. People have been shopping.
Yesterday. How you doing, Will?
Hey, hi, ladies. How you doing this evening? I'm doing well.
So Michelle is still here.
Well, he must have had another one.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You're exactly right.
Okay.
I had another Michelle done by a different artist, same size, different style. Nevertheless, the buyer that saw this yesterday met me down here this afternoon.
Well, we want to be careful with that because we don't want to encourage people to do that. We want to encourage our guests to shop with us online. So.
Well, he came to pick this up, and just so happened I had the other Michelle up, and he couldn't decide which one, so he chose the newer, and so I had to go back online and change that from being sold to available. So she's back up again.
Okay, well, Michelle is here.
I'm sure that's going to go fast too, Will.
Oh,
I'm sure.
Yeah, she's awesome. I had several people inquire about it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm sure. Well, Will, you're our only vendor that hung with us in this space, right? Saturday and Sunday. We are so glad to have you back. If you want to do just kind of a quick snippet about, because I think the nature of your business is so significant. Right. And then I know there were some more paintings you wanted to really highlight yesterday. Maybe we can continue that process. But share a little bit about Paint Our Future and what it's all about.
Sure, thank you. So Paint Our Future is a 501c3. We're a Richmond-based nonprofit. We work directly with African-based artists, mainly in Kenya, South Africa, and Uganda. So all the paintings around me, as you'll see in a second, are from African-based artists. We make this artwork, world-class painting, acrylic painting on canvas, available to you at an affordable price here in the States. And about 90% of the proceeds go directly to the Gaithica Children Hope Home, which is a children orphanage for abandoned street children in Nairobi, Kenya. So nearly every dollar for the purchase here go to a good cause and go to the kids, and it's tax deductible.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So share with us some more. Well, let me, even before going there, the pieces are so, what I would say is affordable. I mean,
for sure, yeah.
For the size that you're getting, a unique handmade piece, international, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, piece. I mean, I just feel like it's so affordable, and I have seen so many folks who have done some custom pieces for you, from you all, that have had a really great experience too. So, you know, if anyone out here is looking and is really looking to add to their collection, adorn their walls a bit more, I think Paint Our Future is a great place to start.
It is.
Right. And as I walk through, I'm going to just have the cameraman pan to show you some of the things that we have here
great.
on site. We have plenty more at our website at www.paintourfuture.org. You can follow us also on Facebook and Instagram at paint_our_future. We are constantly updating, posting, because we're on a mission.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, 90% of the proceeds go to the Gaithica Children Hope Home, and primarily used for education.
Awesome.
Then food. Not food first, but education. There's 120 plus kids there between the ages of 3 and early 20s. Most of these children were abandoned on the street for different reasons. Sometimes the parents are too poor, prostitution, or whatever. And Pastor Luce and her husband take these kids in and try to provide them at least an education. In addition to the paintings that you see here and that we have posted on social media and on our website, we also do custom paintings. So for your listeners out there, know the holidays coming up, or maybe someone's getting married, a wedding shower, baby shower, we can do custom paintings of you or anyone. Right? The last painting I want to show you is an example of a custom painting.
Okay.
So if I could get the cameraman to pan, tilt down. You see this handsome guy here? This is our beloved dog, Scooby.
Hey, Scooby.
Can you sit?
Scooby.
Sit. All right. Look at the camera, Scooby. So, the cameraman, if I get you to tilt up, this is a painting of Scooby. So, for any of your listeners out there that's participating, we also do paintings of pets. I know there's plenty of other pet lovers, people that love pets, like my wife Felicia and I. So this is General Scooby when he's on the wall. He's old-fashioned Scooby when he's out on the wall. One last thing I'd like to share, we have a few more minutes. In addition to the paintings, we do offer, through our website and here today, these beautiful, you can see me wearing one of them, bracelets, unisex bracelets made out of pure copper and brass. They have some weight to them. Cameraman, I don't know if you can zoom in on these or not, but We have an assortment of these beautiful bracelets here. And he's trying his best to zoom in.
Yep.
But they're $10 a piece. And we're offering a special just for today. We're calling it the Melanie and Adrian special.
Look at you.
For $25, you get 3 of these beautiful.
Okay, now. All right.
Handmade directly from, some of these are from Ethiopia and the other ones are from Kenya.
Okay.
But we're so excited. Thank you guys for inviting us here.
Absolutely.
Again, because the need doesn't let up because of the pandemic. Right?
Absolutely.
We still got kids to feed and trying to get them educated.
Absolutely. Will, about how many artists do you work with in various countries? You know, about how many? I'm just curious.
So total, we have about 11 artists in our portfolio.
Okay.
2 women. This is one of the women that we're featuring right here. One of her work, her name is Rose Kamato. She's in South Africa.
Okay.
Johannesburg. But yeah, total of 11. I think we have someone new coming on board next week.
Okay.
And, you know, it's 2 or 3 people in this organization.
Yeah.
I'm full-time volunteer, and the others are volunteers also.
Awesome.
So we're small in number, but we're big in impact that we have.
Awesome.
So we got artists. I think 6 of them are in Kenya.
Okay.
We have 1 artist in Uganda, and the other 5 are in South Africa, in the Johannesburg area.
Wow.
And how I find these artists, people that know that the work that we do, our contact, our network, you know, I just put the word out. Come across a great artist, I don't care if he's on the side of the road, WhatsApp me, send me some photos. And that's how I build that relationship. So I vet the artists through WhatsApp, looking at their images, and all our prices are pre-negotiated.
Okay.
With the artists. So the artists get a fair price. We exceed the market price in this local market, so he doesn't lose any money. And we provide the artwork to you here in the States for extremely affordable price. As an example, our most expensive piece is Michelle here. It's $400. And that's 44, about 44
It's huge.
inches.
That's huge.
I mean,
And the prices go down from there.
wow. Wow.
So thank you guys.
Absolutely.
Please visit us again on our website at paintourfuture.org or on Facebook or on Instagram at paint_our_future for beautiful bracelet and some of this beautiful artwork.
Absolutely.
Love you. Peace be with you.
Thank you.
And Will, you all are likely, well, he's off the screen, but you all are likely at your vendor booth as well?
Yes.
Are you going live there at your vendor booth on Hopin?
Yes. I'm going live again directly after you guys move off me.
I would imagine. Thank you. He's like, go ahead and go. I'm going live. Thank you, Will. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, guys. God bless.
I would imagine that a lot of people would be interested in some custom pieces.
Oh, for sure.
At that price point.
It makes, you know, if you're transitioning into this space of you know, purchasing your first pieces of artwork, this is like an incredibly easy segue into that world, right? And the pieces are beautiful.
They are.
Yeah.
But it's a reality, right? When I think about even when we started, which is 9 years ago. 9 years ago to the month, we had our first vendor market. There were for various reasons why we started, you know, expanding the platform for women, you know, businesses of color. But it was also in some of these art spaces wanting to normalize it a bit more, right?
Absolutely.
Like, you know, wanting to, you know, sometimes you walk into galleries and it may be a bit intimidating, you know, or maybe you're looking at artwork or a piece of, you know, creative piece and you're not sure about it, but we wanted to make it more inviting. And so that was really a bit of why we started the night market. So when I see pieces
Artisan Cafe.
Artisan Cafe. Oh, did you hear that correction?
No, I mean,
right.
That's why we started Artisan Cafe. We wanted people to know that they belong in these spaces, right? Because these are public spaces, meaning there's spaces for all of us, right? And so we comfortably show up in these spaces, but we want to bring everybody, right?
Indeed.
And so,
and a bit of that is about price points, right? We talk to artists about having very price points.
Yeah.
People will get to know you at different places and different stages. There are some artists we work with, and I am not at their price point just yet.
But also different mediums, right?
Yeah.
Because the jewelry is artwork, right? And functional pieces. And so that you can take a piece of it home with you, no matter where you are in terms of being able to purchase a thing. So you can purchase jewelry at a $25 price point. I mean, we've worked with artists that have sold pieces in our spaces when we had the co-op that may have been $10,000, right? And so, and everything in between. And so there's something for everybody. And we'll always create a space that welcomes everybody, for sure.
I love it. It's dance time.
It's dance time again.
It is.
I'm loving this. I'm so excited about this band.
This is Melody's.
Definitely a favorite band of mine, for sure. I have been able to see them perform several times, and I can never get enough. And I actually have sent, so Mighty Joshua is who's up next. And so one of the band members is a near and dear friend of ours, Nikki McMullen. And so I sent her a quick message saying,
you did? Okay.
Yeah, I said, Nikki, you all, let's just make sure we get the word out so folks can watch your performance. Let Joshua know the same. And so we welcome you to dance again. We don't know if it's dessert time or if you're still having dinner at your house right now.
No, it's about 6:30.
If you're doing meal prep for the week or prepping the kids' lunch for virtual school
tomorrow.
We want you to join us in rocking out to Mighty Joshua, and then just enjoy this next performance. It's about a 30-minute set. So we encourage you to stay on, spread the word. If you're watching us on Facebook Live, again, just share with your folks that you are tuned in, and you ask that your folks tune in with you. If you're watching from the Hopin platform, we ask that you share, because this is obviously on Facebook Live as well. Share that on Facebook Live, because sometimes you got to show the people what's going on. They may not understand, and they hear the music. Right. So share it on Facebook Live, and we look forward to seeing what's going on after the performance.
Yep. All right.
Mighty Joshua.